Welcome to Best Friends. Thanks for stopping by. We have real, honest to gosh, Washington fall weather today. It's pouring outside. It's pretty chilly, and so we're all cozy and warm in the cat and rabbit area. And the first thing that I want to show you, it's not a thing, it's a who, it's a little mini lop. Isn't she adorable? Look at those Halloween colors. Orange carrot, black bunny. Now if okay. She's camera shy. Anyway, we have several rabbits today. We have a very large lop who is not really willing to come out of its condo right now. And so we were showing you this one instead, but we do have more to choose from. This is the time of year we start signing people up for Santa Paws, so remember to make your appointment for next month. And I know, Santa Paws, and here we have Halloween not yet happening. Look at this. Aren't those ears fantastic? They are so pretty. And the very friendly bunny. She was brought to us because she was destructive, but anybody who has a rabbit needs to be prepared for the fact that they chew. They definitely do. They'll chew on computer cabling, they'll chew on phone cords, they'll chew on furniture legs. So you have to make sure they have appropriate things to chew on, and that when you're not with them, they're not going to get themselves in trouble. So generally it means having like an indoor hutch. Otherwise, a house bunny is a great thing to have. Very, very, very good pets. Did you notice the quick change trick? It's not a bunny, it's a cat. Black and white. Tuxedo, last of a litter of 5. Everyone was adopted except this little darling, who is a little boy. Very handsome little boy. Come on, you need amusement in your life. You need a house full of laughter, and that's what he will do for you. Look, he even has curly eyebrows. How cute is that? This is a patch tabby in the very best pattern. She looks like she's glowing from the inside. Look at that, the orange and black. You can see the tabby striping, and then the orange through it is just gorgeous. She looks like autumn leaves. She is so pretty. She's only a year old, and she is an absolute snuggler. Just a sweet, sweet cat. Don't know how she would do with existing cats in a population, but in terms of people, she's just fantastic. She has the cute little tufties on the ends of her ears that we call lynx ears. Maybe not quite as dramatic a tuft as that, but still adds a great deal to her already gorgeous appearance. My goodness, you are one of the prettiest cats I've seen in ages. That's saying quite a bit because I see a lot of cats. Yes, I do. Well, we had one black and white, and then we had a patch tabby. Now we have another black and white. Is this a trend? I don't know. This is Groucho. At least that's what his name was. He's 4 months old. I think he might be a pretty big cat eventually, but he is a little on the shy side, although not to the point that you would expect him to just disappear or anything. He's got a lot of curiosity going on there too, which is really important in a cat, because if they don't have that curious streak, they're not going to adventure out. Anyway, he's a very handsome little boy, very soft, has a great coat, medium length, and just as shiny and silky as it can be. Don't think he would do too badly with other cats either. Judging from the meeting he just had with Patch Tabby, I would say could give it up or not. Milk white cat. No black on this one. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, he is so gorgeous. He's 3 years old and just absolutely a love. Look at that. All he wants is human contact. He really enjoys being brushed. What a surprise, since that's what I'm doing. Yes, I had prior knowledge. So this is an awfully good choice, particularly if you have a white couch. If you have a black couch, you might want to reconsider. But you can't get rid of the couch while you have a cat, you know. That thing about people bringing us animals because they no longer match the carpeting, that's not just a story. It happens. But not with this guy. Whoa, anybody that adopts him is going to be so lucky. So if a black cat is supposed to be bad luck, you think a white cat is probably good luck? Who knows? Adopt him and find out. Well, here we are back to our Halloween theme. Well, maybe it's a Thanksgiving theme. No, to be honest with you, it's a Halloween theme. Anyway, this is one of 3 that were raised here at the shelter, and so they are incredibly well socialized. He is purring up a storm. Yes, he is. I have to admit, you know, he's going into his little adolescent gawky stage, and he will get past that pretty quickly, and once again become graceful and gorgeous. But this is one of my favorite stages in kittenhood anyway, where they're just a little bit on the awkward side. Their legs are a little too long, their ears are a little too big, and they're just completely adorable. So there are a lot of times when a kitten is a good option. If you have an existing cat population and you want someone to fit in, or if you have a dog and you want to make sure your cat and he are buddies, sometimes it's easier to start with a younger cat. I hope you can hear him. We were talking about the patch tabby, which is also called a torby. This one is a patch calico. But I don't think I've ever heard anyone call it a turco or anything like that. It's just a patch tabby that has the calico patterning with lots of white, and she is not a big fan of other cats, and probably I smell like one at this point, so I'm being a little bit cautious, but probably she would fit into a household with other cats if you have a very long introductory phase. She may never be a buddy-buddy kind of thing, but they can coexist in a household, whether they actually adore the other cats in it or not. Yeah, no, we don't bite, okay? That would be good. Yes. This is a 4-month-old male. He is, you remember I said that if you need laughter in your house, what you need is a kitten. Yeah, this one would do it, definitely. Our volunteers call him Howie. There's a reason for that. You can ask us when you come in. But he is absolutely adorable. You know, most of our cats have their rabies immunizations, their first set of cat shots other than rabies, their feline leukemia screening, their microchip, their spay or neuter surgery, and worming and flea treatment, all covered in that adoption cost. So not only are you doing a great thing for the cat, you're doing a great thing for yourself when you adopt from us. This guy is just precious. Gosh, he's cute. I would be happy with you in my house. Unfortunately, my other cats and my bird wouldn't, but there we go. There's always a downside. This is a 7-year-old neutered male. He is a fan of catnip, always a plus in my book, and he doesn't get weird on it, which is even a bigger plus in my book. Very handsome boy. 7 isn't that old for a cat, you know. Even in human years, he's a heck of a lot younger than I am. So I would really recommend him for a household that has a, you know, somewhat, stretch, that has a fairly predictable routine. Although I don't think he's very excitable. I think he would probably be fine in a household of any type. He might prefer it if things were quieter, but what cat doesn't? They live with it if things aren't. He's not shy at all. He came in with a canine tooth. I mean, you call it a canine even in a feline, but it's a tooth that has a very deep root to it, and his had abscessed, and so he had some fairly extensive dental work when he came in, and has recovered from all of that now, and he is definitely good to go. You know, dental issues in your pets can cause a lot of other problems beyond a sore mouth. They can cause heart problems, they can cause a lot of other things too, aside from a cat that's in generally pretty bad condition just because his mouth hurts and he doesn't want to eat. And they won't tell you. So it is something you really need to have your vet check for you. What a handsome boy. Goodness. He is just a snuggler. This guy came to us as kind of a basket case. He had tapeworm, he had roundworms, he had fleas, which go along with tapeworms kind of, and he was a mess. But now he's not a mess. Well, maybe a hot mess, but he is an absolutely beautiful cat. I think the thing I love best is that his eyes match the gold in his fur. How fashion conscious of him. What a pretty, pretty boy, and very cuddly too. He hasn't been neutered yet, but you know, that's just part of every adoption that we do, and so that's no biggie. Hey, guy, you want to come back over here? No, we're going to explore this play like sunshine. There, yeah. Definite snuggle material. This beautiful, deep colored patch tabby came to us in a mess. Her hair has grown out now, But when we first got her, she had deep wounds in the back of her head and in her neck, and there were what the vet called foreign bodies. I have no idea what that meant. I don't know whether it was gravel or whether it was buckshot or exactly what it was, but it's gone, and the wounds have healed, and she is healthy. She has one of the prettiest coats I think I've ever seen, and she is ready to go into your home now. That's spooky. Sometimes I sound like a used car salesman. Not what I had in mind. You would be lucky to have her. And we've already had her spayed. She's had her feline leukemia screening. She's had her first set of shots and rabies. She is flea-free and parasite-free. And we'll have her microchip and her license when she goes home. She's watching because one of the bunnies is slamming the door in the bunny room. That's pretty interesting to a cat, you know? Actually, it's pretty interesting to a human. Okay, folks, stick with us because we are going to go visit our dogs now. We may have a few other little things in the meantime, like birds or more bunnies, but we're going to the Dog Get Acquainted area. See you there. This is Zeus. You saw Zeus in our previous show. Zeus, oh, big surprise, is a pit sort. Has to have secure confinement. This is a wonderful dog, though. You know, they're pits and then they're pits, and this is one of the good ones. He is a very, very strong boy, though. So you have to have had your Wheaties in the morning before you walk this one. He will take you for a run. So if you have plenty of upper body strength, probably needs plenty of lower body strength too, and have an interest in a dog that does need to have secure confinement, because as nice as he is, you can't really trust that everyone is going to be nice to him. And the thing is that while he wouldn't start anything, he's that kind of dog, he will finish it if he has to, because he is a dog. Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. I know. Anyway, he is a good boy, and he deserves a great home. Come on, you would feel so safe with this dog sleeping by your bed. This is Angel, and that's a name he's earned, not one he came with. He is Sharpay. If he turns his head so you can look at him straight on, you'll see why we think that. And probably Husky is the other piece of him. He is just an absolutely adorable dog. Mid-size, but calm. He's easy to work with. He has great manners. He likes people. Him's just gorgeous. Yes. This is a dog that I would be proud to have in my home. I think he's wonderful. Of course, I can just about assure you that my dogs would not think the same. He came into us with some pretty serious injuries, but those are all cured now, and he is ready for a forever home. And I'm hoping it will be one that treasures him as much as he should be treasured, because this is a great dog. He really is. This is Pepper. Pepper is a German Shepherd, and we're a little undecided about what the other part of that is. We're thinking probably Australian Shepherd. Definitely has plenty of prey drive going on here. And the other part might be Rough Collie, although I think it's more likely to be Aussie and German Shepherd. So if you don't have a herd of sheep on your place, the thing about this dog is she's going to require secure confinement, no cats, and no small children, because she flattens them, all of which is herding breed kind of given for the most part. She also tends to chew on her leash to take herself for a walk if she can, and that's something we have tried to work with her on. I think probably she has made a great deal of progress. She has an awful lot of energy, and before she can focus, she needs to work it off. That's why she looks kind of wet. She's already been out for a run this morning, and it was fun, and now we can look at the camera and be pretty, right? Yeah. She is a beautiful dog. You just have to expect a very high energy level and all of the expected characteristics of a herding breed. Isn't she photogenic? She's just beautiful, aren't you? Yeah. Thanks for visiting with us. We really enjoyed having you. We're at 3120 Martin Way. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 9:30 to 5:30, and on Saturdays too from 9 to 4, 9:30 to 4. So come on by, bring the family, stay and visit. We love to see you.